And this is something you could have told me a million times, a million things. I had to move to California to learn. The edges of this plant right here are very sharp and will cut the fuck out of you without any warning. All I did was brush it and it ripped my pinky open. So there are certain things that you can just tell anybody anything about certain places, but unless they've lived there, they will never understand. As I never understood the pain of just brushing against the wrong plant. But I'll tell you what, Charlie here is my baby. I've been growing him since he was this big, and now he's this big, and that's my baby. That is Charlie. That is part of the Gothic Garden here at the Cafe Noir.
Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Good evening, Mystery Fangs. Tonight's terror tale is a horror whodunit you can try to solve right at Holmes. It's about a couple of sly sleuths who try to find out why people have been crying werewolf. They set out sniffing around for clues, try to scare up a suspect a hound, and become a howling success. I call it Fair Tonight.
Good evening, and welcome to a killer kitchen that should have been and never was. Tonight, I chose a cartoon. Tonight, we chose a cartoon. But don't fret. Those of you in the older audience, we do have something special on the side waiting just for you. But you know, we're releasing it early, and I found out there's several children who enjoy. But you know, when I started thinking about how many children watch, I decided that just like the old television shows, the creature features from when I was a kid growing up in the 70s, at night, my dad had the creature feature. But on Saturday morning, we had the creature feature cartoon. Well, it's funny because in 1989, Tales from the Crypt was released, the television show, based off of a combination of the comic books from the old comic book era of the 1950s, but also off of the 1972 feature full-length film, telling the story of 7 people who died and 7 stories of how they died. In 1989, we were introduced to the brand new Crypt Keeper. I'd like to think the same guy, just a little more decayed. But just like my creature feature, the kids were watching Tales from the Crypt. And so the networks decided, let's give the kids a show of their own and give the adults their Tale from the Crypt. Today, we are going to be bringing you Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Well, this one is definitely one to sink your teeth into. And so is our meal. We're going to take this box of Jiffy cornbread mix and some pink food coloring and some strawberry extract. And we are going to create, and some sugar. Well, I guess if you really want to know how we're going to do it, you're going to have to stick around, because we're going to take this Jiffy mix and we're going to fucking turn around and turn this into a healthy, somewhat healthy dessert for the whole family. But wait. You know, something doesn't feel right.
Wonder.
Not sure quite what it is. But something just doesn't feel right. You know, we used to do the cartoons. And, you know, I remember us having a little helper. And then she just got busy and she didn't have time for us. I wonder where our little gremlin went. I just wonder. Well, I'm sure one day we'll see her. Oh, shit! There she is! Speak of devils, and they do appear. Our little gremlin is here to help us turn this Jiffy Mix into a homemade pastry for the whole family. Healthy for all, but tastes good as hell, as if you're supposed to eat a bite of hell. So, we will see you after this break as we begin our story and begin our mix. What do you think? Everybody, our little gremlin's back.
Ready for a scare? You must meet Crypt Keeper.
Greetings, Frank Fang.
Crypt Keeper, come back and meet my friend.
Hello, Boiled and Goo.
Why don't you offer your fiends something cold and wet? Yes, I think that's exactly what our little fiends need. Crypt Keeper, you're the host with the most. The most rotting flesh, that is. 12-inch talking Crypt Keeper from Ace.
Time for action! I'm Batman! No, I'm Batman!
Summon the superhero in you with a Beware the Batman action figure in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
And always ate right, he was smart as a fox. He lifted up an elephant and didn't get squashed. Master of faster, playing outside. His treat was a box with a smile on the side.
Spare me the theatrics, girls. The romance movie's next door. Gateway!
Cool! That's the true test of a classic horror film, Mildred. If you can see it over 40 times and still it seems fresh, still it offers new insights, still it lends itself to exciting new interpretations.
Yeah. And you can go to the washroom in the middle of it without missing a thing.
That too. By the way, Mildred, you can give back the fangs now.
I think they're stuck to my braces.
I wonder if any real vampires come to see these films.
Camille, don't start.
Start what, Mildred?
You know, I love monster scares as much as you, but I know it's all pretend.
Now who's starting?
We've had this discussion about a zillion times, Camille, and again, until you have proof, get out of town. You're telling me you have proof?
I'm telling you to meet me tonight at the All-Night Bite.
Get out of town! They're definitely, completely, totally stuck! Great. My parents spend a fortune on braces to correct a minor overbite, and I come home with fangs. Phew. I don't know why Camille always wants to meet in such a creepy part of town. With who knows what lurking in the shadows. Like newspapers and tin cans and... good evening. Fine, thanks. You? Now, where's Camille? Camille, I ran all the way here. Give me a slurp of your soda. There must be a full moon tonight. This place is filled with creeps. Ah! I thought he was you!
Thanks.
Are you gonna tell me what this is all about?
I'll tell you everything, Mildred, but you must be warned. This is not for the faint-hearted. Look.
I don't believe it. Uncle Mikey's puppet Beano the Clown died? Oh, that used to be my favorite show.
Not that, Mildred. That! In the last 3 weeks, there's been a series of strange sightings in this area.
Strange? What kind of sighting?
Several witnesses say they've been followed by a man with wings. Who seem to just evaporate into thin air. Who is also described as being heavily toothed.
You really think it's a
vampire!
They're getting too old for this job.
Cool. As I was about to say, there are no such things as vampires.
Ah! Eugene!
Hiya, girls. Say, are you finished with that paper?
The crossword?
You know me, king of the crosswords. Gee, Uncle Mikey's puppet died.
How can a TV show puppet die?
Ratings. Eugene's low-cost budget limo, ride in style without spending a pile. Right away, sir. Got a fare, gotta go. See you later, Camille. Nice teeth, Mildred.
Thanks a lot, Eugene. You're not telling me everything, are you, Camille? What are you up to?
Just be at my house tomorrow after school. And remember, this is not for the faint of heart.
But there are no such things as real vampires. Are there?
Leave the cat alone. Get your butt over here. We're cooking. The gremlin. You know you just can't keep the gremlins away from the cats. Anyway, now here's how we're going to start this. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You want to know how to turn this into a boring corn muffin mix into a cake?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you got the exciting job. You get to whisk it all together. Oh, she's got it right on hand. So, we're going to pop this, and we're going to pull the package out. Now, the first thing we got to do, we got to throw an egg in here.
Yep. I can help with that, too.
Now,
That's milk.
I know. I was going to show you. Right here, if you read the directions, it just says you need an egg and 1/3 cup of milk, right?
Okay.
Now, because we're turning this into a cake, we have to add just a little bit extra. So I want to show you something. Okay? We're going to take we got the crypt knife right on hand. Now, this one is for the adults only. When the little gremlin grows up and becomes a gremlin, oh, and trust me, it comes all too fast. But we're going to take our crypt knife, and we're just going to cut a half a tablespoon off of this.
I remember before when it wasn't Cafe Noir. Remember when you were gonna cut potatoes, you almost asked me to do the cutting.
She is right. I did almost ask her to do it. And at the time, she was actually about 1.5 years, 2 years younger. And then I thought about it mid-roll and said, wait a minute. No, you can't do that. I'm going to do this.
And I was like, hey, do you know how old I am? I'm like,
well, you know, it just shows the maturity of the gremlin. Where normal children just grow and learn, the little gremlin was just there, man. All right. So now what we did, we took a half a tablespoon of butter. We're going to throw that in here. Now we're going to set this butter to the side, and we're going to take a single egg. All right? Oh, yeah. Once you move a couple body parts, you know, we still got that guy's head hiding in here. One of these days, we got to make that head cheese. And, you know, we got a full arm, a full leg. I mean, we got full barbecue sitting here just waiting. What do you think? Barbecue tomorrow?
yeah.
I'll tell you what. You let me have the leg, you can have the arm.
Okay.
We'll share the brain.
Okay. Let's do that.
Now, we're going to take this egg.
While he's doing that, since we're talking about vampires, let me tell you about this. Guess what? Right here is a vampire.
You're not supposed to spoil the secret. All right, that's for the viewers only. Never spill the secret. I don't want to wake up with a vampire hunter over my chest with a stake. I only kill the people that deserve to be. You know, I could say something, but I'm going to go back to putting our milk in. All right, kiddo. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add just half of this bag at first, okay? Get your whisk ready. Now, you guys have met Count Spatula. Well, this is his wife, Scissorlina. And Scissorlina is going to open up and cut this just so that we can get into it in just the right way. Now, we're going to tap that. Go ahead, start mixing. And if she does that, I guess I should tell you guys that tonight's episode is actually about vampires. Oh, you did great. You did great. Now, we're going to add some milk. Now, you want a third a cup. She is right, though. Tonight's episode is about vampires. And we have a couple young ladies who just seem to have that obsession. And one even goes as far as to create her own vampire detector. You know, I wish shop class was that cool when I went to school. I mean, I made some cool things, but I never got to make vampire steaks and vampire detectors.
Because you're a vampire.
Well, you know, if I could have detected the vampire, maybe I wouldn't have been one. Oh. Nope. You're too young. I gotta wait. Oh, yeah. All right. So now we added that milk. You got that first part mixed up. Now we're going to add some more of our mix. About like that. Now, Mick whisks that up. And while you do that, I'm going to add some sugar. There we go. Now, you want to turn this into a strawberry?
Yes.
Let's do it. We got some strawberry extract. Now, this stuff is pretty strong. I made gummies out of some Jell-O a couple weeks ago, and I added way too much of this, and I swear to God, I thought a strawberry, like, literally puked down my throat. So you got to be very careful. You just want to add a little bit, just a couple drizzles. Now whisk that in.
It even smells exactly like a strawberry.
I know, it does. It smells good, right? But you know what? It doesn't look strawberry, does it?
No.
You know what's missing? We just happen to have some pink food coloring. So we're going to add some of this pink food coloring in there. And again, this stuff goes a long way, so we're going to about... You know what? I hate even numbers. Everybody says 2 to 6. Nah, we're going to do 5 even drops.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's... Okay. There, that's plenty. Toast that up.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's totally enough to do it.
All right.
That was like even more than 5. So.
Well, we're not done yet either. All right. Now, we're going to add the rest of this package. Oh, did I get you?
No.
Okay. We're going to add the rest of this package here. And here is how we turn it into a cake. You know the birthday cakes, right?
Yeah?
The one with the sprinkles and the stuff in the cake?
Yeah.
Well, I just happen to have a thing of sprinkles right here on hand. And you know what's even cooler? We even have some white fluff frosting to put on top.
Okay. Let's do this.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these sprinkles. Ah, shit. Shoot. Hey, you kids at home, why don't you stick around, catch up with our story, and on the next break, I'll have these open.
Stretch, logo, color change. And for some real creepy detailing, Goop FX, please.
With more goops to choose from, Master Kenneth has perfected the art of bugging people. Father found the results shockingly realistic. Mother's patience was stretched to her limits. The maid had only glowing things to say.
Hey, who?
The butler did it. There's a goop for every occasion.
Creepy crawlers, ovens, molds, and goops all separately. Pairs put them together, light bulb and lantern not included.
Eyes of justice are watching. It's Batman!
Two-Face is on a firing frenzy!
Charging into action, it's Combat Belt Batman!
You just got on my bad side, Batman! Tough luck!
Great save!
Oh no!
Robin swoops down in his Paraweave.
Fire!
A narrow miss! The eyes of justice are watching! It's Batman in the invincible hoverbat, no contest!
Capture Claws!
Two-Face is off to serve double time! The eyes of justice, Batman!
Hulk Hogan is Chef Ramsay. He takes no nonsense.
These yours?
He pulls no punches.
My cat!
And he leaves no stone unturned.
That's not my cat!
Oh, because this time, he's more than the Hulkster. He's Suburban Commando. Hulk Hogan, Christopher Lloyd, Suburban Commando. Rated PG. Starts Friday, October 4th at a theater near you.
Hello? Camille? Anyone home? Strange. Whoa! Jelly donuts, fake fangs, and vampire videos. You and your sister are just the same. Actually, so are me and your sister.
Mildred, I'm upstairs.
But that's different. We're older. So is that it, Camille? You're trying to pass your baby sister off as a vampire? What's this? Everything you always wanted to know about vampires, but were afraid to gasp?
It's by the world's foremost vampire tracking expert, Professor B.L. Sanguini.
Cool.
This book tells you everything. I mean everything about vampires. Look.
Wow, look. It even shows you how to build a...
Vampire detector.
Where?
Shop class.
Oh, yeah? Ta-da!
Where?
Shop class. I made a bunch of them. Christmas presents.
This is so great. With this device, we can track down the vampire, find his lair, wait until he's sleeping in his coffin, and
boom! We stake him! Shouldn't we be leaving this sort of thing to the professionals? If there really is a vampire.
Nah.
French seams?
Yeah, and I blanket stitched the back.
I guess home ec's still good for something. Why do I have to carry the garlic?
Because I have the vampire detector.
But I hate garlic. It stinks. And now I stink too. I smell like a meatball. We've been walking in circles for an hour and a half. I don't think that thing is gonna work, Camille.
Of course it's going to work, Mildred. I just have to adjust the sensitivity levels.
You know, it doesn't look anything like the picture in the book. Does your book say anything about why vampires hang out at donut shops?
I'm getting something.
Camille!
Not now, I've got a fix on him.
Camille! I see him!
So do I!
No, I really see him!
He's getting into Eugene's limo! Eugene! Stop! Eugene!
Don't let him drink your blood!
What kind of a warning was that?
I thought it was directed to the point.
We've got to catch him!
Excuse me, sir. It was Stoker Street you said, wasn't it? I mean, I don't get many fares to Stoker Street. As a matter of fact, I don't get any. It's just that there isn't much on Stoker Street. Except abandoned warehouses. I mean, this whole area's like that. Dead, you know? Anyway, you're the boss. I'm happy to take you anywhere. Ride in style without spending a pile. Pretty good, huh? I wrote it.
Got the steaks, Mildred?
I got the garlic, Camille.
Oh, I got the steaks, Mildred. Oops. Camille! Uh-oh.
Camille?
Sorry, Mildred. Hold on, Mildred!
Huh?
Ever cinematic! Oh, darn! I think we lost them. There! Mildred, arm yourself. Eugene!
Stake him, Camille! Stake him!
Relax, Mildred. It's just the keys.
Eugene must have been in a hurry.
Come on! We've got to find him before it's too late! Mute mode, so the vampire won't hear the detector.
Mute mode. Of course.
What's that?
Nothing.
What?
Never mind.
Huh?
Ow! We've got a dozen wooden stakes, a pack full of garlic, a state-of-the-art vampire detector, but did we think to bring a flashlight? Ow!
What?
I said ow!
Not so loud, Mildred.
Look!
He's close. Very close.
I can't see anything. Which way is he?
He's right above us.
Great. I suppose you want to go up there.
Now, what the hell did I do with those sprinkles?
I don't know.
Oh, you got them! Well, I tell you what, why don't you sprinkle a bunch right down into that batter? Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Now, oh, no, you go ahead. You made the mess, you'll get to mix it up. Actually, that's going to be really good.
Wasn't it so funny when I was like, where is it? When I was holding the sprinkle?
I know, I didn't see you holding it the whole time. Awesome. Now, I'm going to show you the trick. See, a lot of people, they just dump that in the pan and try to cook it. And then they get mad because it all sticks and it brines and it burns.
What we need vegetable oil.
We need some Pam. And luckily, we got Cam Pam and a can of Pam. All right. Let's give this a good spray down. Now, here's the trick.
It's called vegetable oil.
You want to get this evened out throughout the whole thing. Just like that. And if you use the whisk just right and kind of edge around, it's almost like a musical. You just up and down, up and down, up and down, in and out, up and down, in and out, up and down. Okay, that sounds really bad for a kid's show. For those of you parents at home, it wasn't intentional. For those of you kids, in and out, up and down. Enjoy the joke. All right. And this is the point where it gets ugly and becomes a pain in the bum. But that's okay. We've got that covered. Kinda. One of these days, I'm going to clean that drawer. One of these days, I'm not going to be a vampire. One of these days, I'll get it all together. One of these days, did I know what?
You were raised by bats.
I was. How did you know?
Pam.
I'm sorry, I read it.
I was raised, you know, I grew up, and where I grew up, it was all messed up, so I ran away. I came to Oildale, and I was raised by bats.
That's not an input, Oildale.
What do you mean? Bats are all over Oildale.
Then turn into a bat.
Oh, I can't do that.
Why?
Because that breaks all of our rules. I can't show you. The only time I can show you is if I'm going to make you one of us, which you're too young, or if I'm feeding. Again, you're too young. I like lamb chops, but not lamb children. And for the rest of you, we're going to put this in here just like so. Now, we got a nice even, here, put it down here a little easier. Now, we've got that nice and even. And we're going to take this and put it up here into the oven on bake at 350 for, well, let's say the remainder of the show. In fact, you want to see what happens?
I think I have an idea. Maybe if it gets too hot, I know it might turn into a sloth. We'll see.
Maybe.
If you've always wanted to get your
drop into McDonald's, where Batman Returns is on a dramatic series of 32-ounce collector cups with fine, crispy Bat Disc lids straight from the movie. You can pick up a large drink in one of 6 superhero collector cups at a special price when you buy any extra value meal. Because what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Hulk Hogan is Chef Ramsay. He takes no nonsense. Be yours. He pulls no punches.
My cat!
And he leaves no stone unturned.
That's not my cat!
Oh, because this time, he's more than the Hulkster. He's Suburban Commando. Hulk Hogan, Christopher Lloyd, Suburban Commando. Rated PG. Starts Friday, October 4th at a theater near you.
Welcome to a brand new nightmare.
Great to be back in business.
The final nightmare.
Get your mind or go for it.
I won't tell.
This is my favorite.
It's gotta be me and him. We're gonna have to hit it with everything we've got. Cool.
Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare. They saved the best for last. Rated R. Starts Friday, September 13th at a theater near you.
I can just hear me saying, "Hi, Mom. Oh, by the way, I've joined the Legions of the Undead." If this backfires, chances are we'll be the only vampires in the 11th grade. Although I suppose we'll have to transfer to night school. Whoa! Come on, Mildred.
An old office with a coffin.
He sleeps in his office, Camille. He must be very dedicated to his work. Camille!
It's him! This is our chance, Mildred. Stake him.
Me? You stake him!
You made it. You stake him.
Oh no! You're in charge of staking. I've got the garlic.
I'll take the garlic.
No, I want the garlic!
But you hate the garlic.
It's grown on me!
It's Eugene! All right, Eugene!
Get him! Get that vampire, Eugene! Get him! Get him! Eugene is the vampire.
Apparently.
Hello, girls.
Good shot.
Cool! Buster Keaton!
Drive, Mildred, drive!
Seatbelts!
What? Now!
I really shouldn't drive. I don't have a license yet. And my learner's permit has expired. You've got a license, Camille. I think you should drive.
Switch!
Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm working up a thirst.
Lock the doors! Ah! Which button? Tell me when I've got it!
Uh-oh. That's it, not it. That's it, not it. That's it, not it.
Here's Eugenie.
There. Door's locked. Window shut. We have the keys. He can't get in. Right, Camille?
Wrong.
Huh?
Mildred! Ah! Mildred! Camille! Mildred! Camille! Camille!
It's locked! The sun! The sunroof!
Oops.
I'm
Melting? Poor Eugene. Camille! Camille! Camille!
Camille! Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Poor Eugene, huh? I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Camille. I doubt if I'll ever doubt you again.
Come on, Mildred. Let's go. Whoa!
Just what do you two think you are doing?
Cowering?
Professor Sanguini!
Huh?
Sanguine.
This is such an honor, Professor. Mildred, it's Professor Sanguini.
Sanguine. This is a very dangerous business, vampire tracking. Very dangerous.
You're telling us?
And it should always be left to the experts.
Yes, sir. I'm sure you would have looked after it if we hadn't interrupted you.
Yes, I was able to determine the location of the vampire's lair. But when my vampire detector malfunctioned, I couldn't identify the monster.
So you decided to wait for him here.
Precisely. Not knowing that he was in fact a driver.
Why didn't you just come back in the daytime and get him when he was sleeping?
Yes, I could have done that, but
But you were concerned about the safety of the public at large and wanted to dispose of the vampire as soon as possible, even though it meant risking your own life.
Precisely.
You know, the problem with your vampire detector might be the hemoglobal tubing in the third quadrant.
You don't say.
Solved quite easily by replacing the pulmonary flange with the cardiotronic sensor.
I knew that.
I made the stakes.
Why don't we check on that cake, huh? What the hell happened here? That is not a cake. That is not a cake. Now there are two ways you can do this. You can make a mess and be a pig, which my wife is going to kill me for. Cam Pam is going to kill me. So when you don't see me after a couple of days, Gremlin, Cam Pam decided that she was going to put me under the house. And this is why. Now, since I lost my straw in our last take, we're just going to cut another piece. So hold on.
I got it.
Thank you. All right. Now. Ready to take this?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, it's not liquidy enough. Fuck it. Let's have some fun.
I guess that's gonna be a lot of fun to clean up, I guess.
Oh, it's gonna be a load. When you and your mom don't see me tomorrow and you wonder why I'm all overtired and sore, I spent 3 hours cleaning frosting out of my blankets. Alright. Although we were trying to make the, I'm going to show you another technique another time. I'm going to have to work on that. Because I know we could have made it a little more stringy. But I didn't have the right stuff on hand tonight.
Here, let's decorate.
Alright, you want a taste?
Okay.
Alright, get a taste. Get a taste. Let us know what you think.
Mmm. Really good.
That is good. Cam, try a taste. Come on, Cam, try a taste. It's good, right? Alright. Now, even though we didn't get the spider webs totally what we wanted, that looks like a spider's nest. I'll start. I'm going to put the dead body. You insert the spiders. It's up to you, kiddo.
I can do more stuff.
Come around the side so that the camera can get it. That's what you want? You don't want any black ones?
I did one special black one.
Oh! The Black Widow of the group. And there you have it. Our Spider Widow cake. Now, from the Little Gremlin and from Vincent Victorian, we wish you guys a very happy weekend, happy week, whenever you guys see it. And I hope you guys enjoyed our little show. As for me, and my little gremlin, and I got Cam Pam, we're going to make some fish and we're going to go to bed. And we're going to watch Tales from the Crypt Keeper. I think you should too. We'll see you later. Later on.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Oh, how embarrassing. It wasn't a werewolf after all. I was barking up the wrong tree. Even so, you don't want to make any mistakes when it comes to vampires. Who would have thought Eugene would be the one to go batty and try to put the bite on Mildred and Camille? You see, they almost learned the hard way that things are often not what they scream.
Welcome to a brand new nightmare.
Great to be back in business.
The final nightmare.
Did you mind or go for it?
I won't tell.
This is my favorite.
It's gotta be me and him. We're gonna have to hit it with everything we've got.
Cool. Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare. They saved the best for last. Rated R. Starts Friday, September 13th at a theater near you.
What you think of as Jason is not Jason. He wears other people's bodies like folks wear a suit. There's only one way to put an end to him, and I'm the only one that knows the way.
Jason Voorhees is dead.
I don't think so. Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. Rated R. Now playing.
If you've always wanted to get Batman, drop into McDonald's, where Batman Returns is on a dramatic series of 32-ounce collector cups with flying, crispy Bat Disc lids straight from the movie. You can pick up a large drink in one of 6 superhero collector cups at a special price when you buy any extra value meal. Because what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Time for action. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman.
Summon the superhero in you with a Beware the Batman action figure in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
It's always ain't right. He was smart as a fox. He lifted up an elephant and didn't get squashed. Master of faster, playing outside. His trick was a box with a smile on the side.
Eyes of justice are watching. It's Batman!
Two-Face is on a firing frenzy!
Charging into action, it's Combat Belt Batman!
You just got on my bad side, Batman! Tough luck!
Great save!
Oh no!
Robin swoops down in his Paraweave.
Fire!
A narrow miss! The eyes of justice are watching! It's Batman in the invincible hoverbat, no contest!
Capture Claude!
Two-Face is off to serve double time! The eyes of justice, Batman!
Hulk Hogan is Chef Ramsay. He takes no nonsense. These yours? He pulls no punches.
My cat.
And he leaves no stone unturned.
That's not my cat.
Oh, because this time, he's more than the Hulkster. He's Suburban Commando. Hulk Hogan, Christopher Lloyd, Suburban Commando. Rated PG. Starts Friday, October 4th at a theater near you.
Ready for a scare? You must meet Crypt Keeper.
Greetings, Frank Bang.
Crypt Keeper, come back and meet my friend.
Hello, Boiled and Cool.
Why don't you offer your fiends something cold and wet? Yes, I think that's exactly what our little fiends need. Crypt Keeper, you're the host with the most. The most rotting flesh, that is. 12-inch talking Crypt Keeper from Ace.
Stretch, logo, color change. And for some real creepy detailing, Goop FX, please.
With more goops to choose from, Master Kenneth has perfected the art of bugging people. Father found the results shockingly realistic. Mother's patience was stretched to her limits. The maid had only glowing things to say.
Hey, who?
The butler did it. There's a goop for every occasion.
Creepy crawler summons molten goops all separately. Pairs put together, light bulb and mansion not included.
Welcome to a brand new nightmare.
Great to be back in business.
You won't see it on TV.
Where am I?
You can't see it on video. It's only at a theater near you.
Put it on.
Freddy Krueger dies in 3D Freddy Vision. We saved the best for last. Freddy's dead, the final nightmare.
Premieres Thursday.
Free graphics.
Each sold separately.
Break out the new equipment! Ghost trap set. Ecto goggles down. It's Marshmallow Man. Ecto popper ready. Neutrino blaster charged. Roast him! Got him! We ain't scared enough.
It's the Ghost Trap from the real Ghostbusters. New from Kenner.